Okay. You were saying something about your wife did something on that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I obviously was different, from that.
I couldn't tell it was you.
A lot of people, I get that a lot. Scripture says he who finds a wife has found a good thing and obtains favor from God.
Wow.
That's also one of the things I feel that people like me need to tell our generation, other than just jumping around and sleeping with everything. Why don't you just settle down with one? It's not a bed of roses. The first year of my marriage, because we learned everything. Marriage is the only institution where you get your certificate before you do your exam. Nobody taught us that you could be a good man, you could fear God. Your wife could be a good woman and she could fear God, and you guys would still be having problems. I thought that all you needed to do to make a woman happy is just be a good man. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't womanize, be responsible, help around the house, drop money.
And that should be enough.
And she's gonna just love you like crazy. But no, and to tell people that if you just hold on to the principles that are in the scriptures, if you hold on, if you're not doing face value, it's going to be tough, it's going to be rough, but yes, we do have God.
Speaking of which, how much do you think that you have affected lives through your music? Through the lyrics that you put in your music?
I don't think I've done enough. I mean, there are excuses, and I'm not going to give them. Other people, the media, the this, the that.
And the fact that you're in Nigeria is enough excuse.
I don't think I've done enough because I'm a man that is fraught with weaknesses and frailties.
Like every man.
Like every man. But then the challenge is that I must fight the good fight of faith and let the Spirit walk through me. So that other young people, because really my message is not my music, my message is my life. That's why we got it wrong. So right now, even in the churches, you have, look at the way I'm dressing. I'm dressing, of course, to get your attention. We are all attention grabbers. To what end? To what end? We don't even know that fame and money is not a blessing. It is a burden. All of them, in the secular, in the gospel, pastor, reverend, bishop, all of us, attention grabbers. To what end? The God called Mammon. And that's one of the basic underground problem of this country.
So everybody is craving Mammon, not understanding that it is a burden rather than a blessing.
I believe so.
But then a lot of people see having money as a blessing.
Believe you me, sir, if God has entrusted money to you, it is because there's a next thing. What is the next thing? It's a question. What are you going to do with it? I'm sorry, I don't want to be a billionaire. I am sorry. I know I might disappoint my pastor, but I don't want to be a billionaire.
Your tithe will not be coming for billions.
Because when you become a billionaire, the question is, what are you going to do with it? We have people in this country that have more money than they know what to do with. And the thing a lot of people don't know is that God is going to ask you, that thing I entrusted you with,
what did you do?
I'd rather you give me the one I can manage, I can account for. Don't give
than
me
the ones you can't.
Okay, it's Easter season now. We're celebrating the resurrection of Christ. What's your message to Nigerians?
My message is
in the light of poverty, unemployment, Boko Haram, no light, no road, no water. I mean, what can you say to them to just cheer them up a little bit, if that is possible?
I wish I can cheer them up, because once you know the truth, you are not happy, you're sad. Once you know the truth, you don't have friends, you're alone. And unfortunately, we have a very good rhetoric that we use now. Love. Everybody talk about love, but we don't know the half of it. We don't really know what love is. Love is indulgence. Love is look away. when somebody is committing the most inhuman, the most deplorable acts. You know, love is, don't judge me so I won't judge you. Do you know what we're doing, man? We are just investing mercy in each other. Yeah, let me invest mercy on him so that whenever I mess up, he can remember that I don't forgive him. So he said, go forgive me. So do you know what we do? We destroy and sacrifice justice on the altar of mercy, forgetting that justice and mercy are their brothers and sisters. There is no true mercy without true justice, because in fact, when Christ was hanging on that tree, the Son of God, as soon as he took on our sins and iniquity, God could not look at him. That's justice. And because true justice was served, we have true mercy. So in this country, if we continue to sacrifice justice on the altar of mercy, if we continue to sacrifice righteousness on the altar of love, we would continue to have a country that is burning, and we are going to implode.
Okay. Those are...
Kehinde Olumide Akinbode. It's a pity we didn't have an hour to chat with you. It's a great pity that. But in spite of all that you have said, I'll still say Happy Easter to you.
Easter, man.
And thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very
Kenny Corey. So that's us for today. We'll bring you a fresh package next Saturday. And all I have to say to you now is have a very happy Easter indeed, if you can, in the circumstances. My name is Alero Edu.
Well, I'll say circumstances or not, still have a very, very happy and truly blessed Easter. It's a choice. You can be happy. You can enjoy Easter, irrespective of your circumstances. I am Kehinde Akinbode, wishing you the very best, and we'll be back, God willing, next Saturday.
Bye-bye.